Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melanie. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. So if you've seen any of my other videos, you know I'm doing this little series on the chocolate vault from I Heart Revolution, and today we are going to go ahead and continue that. So oh if I don't break stuff in the process. Yay! Alrighty, so what you'll notice is very empty. That's because we've already done videos on everything else except for these three things. Today, just because of, you know, the color I'm wearing, we are going to do this one right here. I believe it's called Cranberries and Chocolate, or Chocolate and Cranberries. Cranberries and chocolate. And because we are doing this one, oh goodness gracious, what else can I hit? But because we are doing that, we are also going to do the lip gloss to match it. So that means we only have one more thing in here. Whoa! I'm excited. Alrighty. So let me take it a notch down and calm down just a little bit. Okay. A little bit. Okay. Alrighty, you just don't understand. I'm so excited. It's been a minute since I've actually sat down and done my makeup, which is saddening to me. But that's okay. So the cranberries and chocolate, let me go ahead and remind you of what this one looks like again. Here we go. So we're definitely going to use the cranberry shades in this one. This one actually does have a black. I thought the salted caramel was the only one we had in black, but this one does have a black in here. So awesome. So we can get that really deep depth in there to make it more dimensional. But it has a few very pretty maroonish, cranberry-ish shimmer shades that we're going to dig into as well. So yay, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to do one eye off camera and I'll be back to show you the other eye. But first, I'm going to go ahead and insert swatches of the palette. Okay, so here's the first eye all completed. Kind of dark. I think it's kind of sexy though. I really like it. I kind of liked it before I put the shimmer shade on, but you know, you'll see that as we go. But let's go ahead and get onto this. I did add a little bit of color to this eye and I shouldn't have. I'm sorry. Sorry. But it was just a little bit before I was like, oh no, Melanie, stop. So, let's go ahead and get into this. The first shades we are going into are, I am combining Berry and Tawny. So, Berry and Tawny, I just tap in Berry and then tap in Tawny. And that's really dirt. Okay, and I'm tapping it on and blending it out, the windshield wiper motion. One thing I did notice that is a little bit different than this palette, I mean, you'll see it as we go on as well, is that, you know, I don't mind re-intensifying shades after I get it where I want to and then re-intensify it, but I feel like they kind of almost blend away in a sense. It took me going over and going over and going over to get it, kind of. So it was a little bit more work with even the matte shades in this one. But it may be because they are just so dark and all the other palettes have been lighter that could be a reason. But I mean, I still like the look I came out with and I really do like the shades. So I'll just show you on this side. Maybe after doing this eye, I may have, you know, got it down pat. And I find that a lot with palettes with doing it this way, because normally before I started YouTube I would just do both eyes together, so I'd have trouble on both eyes. But now that I'm doing YouTube and I'm doing one eye off camera, this eye is my like taking forever eye, trying to get it perfect, and this eye is like done almost. So I have realized that as well. So at home, if you're wanting to play with this palette, I would recommend you do that. play around with it on one eye, get the look you want, and then after you've been playing with it, that's when you can take your brushes and just do the other eye, and you'll have a better feel for it. Okay. So now I'm taking another brush, and I'm going to go into Enticing, which is right here. It's like a reddish, like a terracotta shade. And I'm just tapping it and windshield wiper. Okay, and now I'm gonna go into Wine, which is right here. I mean, it's the cranberry out of the palette. You gotta use it. You have to. And for this one, I'm gonna hit that inner, oh, not the inner, this is the outer. I'm gonna hit this outer corner right here. Like go tap, tap, tap. Just like that. And then after I tap it out a little bit, then I'm going to start bringing it into my crease and doing the windshield wiper motion. Okay. So now I need to come up with a new like transitional shade instead of like alrighty then or so now, because those are my go-to. Should start doing counters on which one I say the most. Either alrighty then or so now. I'm so sorry. I'm feeling it today. I'm really feeling it. Just a good thing. Alrighty, so now I'm taking a pencil brush, a fatter pencil brush, but it goes a little bit, it makes it kind of like there's a tip basically. Phew, it was hard for me to say. And I'm going to go into Rich, which is the black. And then just a little bit. And we're just going to tap, tap, tap on that outer corner right there. Tap, tap, tap. And then I'm going to take it up into the crease here. So now I'm going to get a different brush. This is the brush I used with the Berry and Tawny, the very first brush. And see, this is what I'm talking about. I really like my crease with this one. So I kind of wish that I would have done like a cut crease and just put concealer there and set it with nude. But I didn't do that. So kind of wish I did, but I didn't. But as you can see, it's kind of like this shade is blending nicely in some areas, but not all. And then when it does blend, it's almost looking great now. Now I kind of do want to go back into Wine. And over here, I forgot that I brought the black up a little bit more. So let's go ahead and do that a little bit. Okay, so I'm using Cosmopolitan on a dry brush. Here we go. Okay, and you see that it is very shimmery already. I'm going to pack just a little bit more on to add to it and intensify it though, but I don't feel like there's a need to wet the brush with that shade. Now this one does do fallout, so I already had a brush ready for that. Um, Under eye, yay. I'm taking a super little fluffy brush and I'm going into Berry and Tawny and just going all the way down here. Oh my god, this is not a good angle on me. I'm so sorry. And you know, one thing that I always like to do is I take from the bottom lash line and go up and make sure to connect those really nicely. So that's the majority of the bottom lash line right there. But I'm taking a super little pencil brush and we're going to go into Enticing. I was going to say something else. Enticing. And we're just putting that on the outer corner here. And then again, I am going to bring that up. And let me take this one. Blend that out a little bit there. The only thing I'm seeing that's really big difference is that this one goes out a little bit more than I had planned, but there we go. So now, oh, look at there. Now that I'm saying it, I'm gonna continue to hear myself say it. I'm gonna go, Melanie, stop it. Then I'm not gonna stop it. I am going to go ahead and do my lashes, my mascara, and this brow, and I will be right back. Okay, so here both eyes done with my lashes, and I love it. I love it so much. I did have to touch up my blush because I like my blush to be like blush, and I felt like it was fading. Using new blush, it's for another video though. But for the eyes, I really like it. And then let's go ahead and get into this lip gloss. This one is called Chocolate Cherry. Okay, I am worried about this one because the other two look so good because they were not completely sheer, but not completely like full coverage lip glosses. So this is a dark color, so let's see. Ooh, I hate the scent of this. That is definitely cherry. One thing to know about me, hate cherries. Hate fake cherries for sure, but don't like any kind of cherries. Putting it on is hard. I think it complements the eyes really well. It did take some work because I didn't use a lip liner. With this one, just to save time, I probably would use a lip liner so I could just go in there and not have to be super precise with the tip of this. Even though with the tip of this, I think it did a really good job. And there is one more thing I am missing, and that is highlight. Yeah, I got my blush a little luminous, not much though. So we definitely need some highlight there. And I think I either want to use Gratification or Heavenly. We're gonna try Heavenly. I think it may be a little too pigmented. We'll try it though. Oh, Heavenly's a heavenly highlight, honey. Okay. There we go. Okay. That's nice. That's pretty. That's pretty. I always tend to like to use a shade from the palette for my highlight, so that way I can also match the inner corner highlight to it. So now I'm going to take this other brush and go into Heavenly. And oh, I didn't even show you. Heavenly is right here, by the way. This is Heavenly. Let me go ahead and pop that sucker right there. There we go. Oh, that's so good. I really like this brush too. It's the first time I used it as an inner corner highlight. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, yes, honey. So now I'm just going to take what's ever left on the brush and just swipe it under my brow and under my brow. I got a little too low, so there we go. Yes, okay. I really like the look because I love cranberry shades. If you couldn't tell, I have redone my hair and I feel like this is gonna look so sick together. Awesome. So, it's been about an hour since I put the lip gloss on, but, decided to see if it was kiss proof, and it's not. So, don't know if it bleeds, but do know that if, you touch anywhere else on your face, it's pigmented. It is pigmented. So with that being said, this is my new hair, by the way. What do y'all think of it? This like magenta purpley moment. I never had it this color, but I'm kind of digging it. I did do it myself, so that's cool. I do still like my eyes. I think they're pretty. I think this this is again the Chocolate Cherry. Yeah, Chocolate Cherry Lip Gloss. Definitely not as dark on than in the tube. Definitely matches my hair there. So I think it goes with the palette. Whoa. But I think it goes with the palette really well. So this was the Cranberries and Chocolate and the Chocolate Cherry Lip Gloss. So, y'all, if y'all like the video, if you like me, don't forget to subscribe down below, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.